Welcome to the Bitcoin Globe day 1318, counting the days down to the next Bitcoin halving. I believe we're there. I believe the rocket is taking off. At least all indicators from the media point in that direction. So that's what I'm basing a lot of my predictions from. My feelings come from the media, so it could be a manipulated opinion, who knows? But I feel like Bitcoin technology is here to stay. I just saw today there's an Amazon coin. I didn't know there was an Amazon coin, which is a digital currency. All these big companies are going to start making their own digital currency, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. You'll just know, like, hey, I'm using Amazon coin. Obviously, this coin will be controlled by Amazon. And I think it would be good for Bitcoin because people may want to trade if they can. They probably aren't. I don't think it's a cryptocurrency, but you could trade your digital currency for a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. That would be pretty cool if there's a shapeshift feature for that, and I don't see why not. 100 Amazon coins represents $1. There's no reason you shouldn't be able to just shapeshift it if that's. I don't know much about Amazon coin. I just saw it briefly today. I don't know what it is really much about it. I was looking at some of the reviews on Amazon. It looks interesting to say the least, but more exciting is Bitcoin because in Nigeria, from what I've read on BitX, the price of Bitcoin is over 1,200. I haven't confirmed that, but that's pretty huge that Bitcoin's starting to be in the places Bitcoin's needed most. The prices are starting to reflect that. Bitcoin's not really needed here in America. We would benefit by owning Bitcoin as a, I mean, it's a commodity that's going to be taxable, and so when it goes up a lot, it's going to help our government out to have those extra bit of taxes. And long as we're doing everything regulated and safe, it should be fine. Don't freak out about the regulation. Think positive about the regulation. Regulation is here to protect you. It's here to keep your finances safe. Um, in theory, that's what it's supposed to be, and hopefully that's the direction we're moving in, a more transparent blockchain type society where we're forced to kind of be transparent in time and open about our financial information in some ways, but still have the privacy that we desire, the choice of privacy or showing complete transparency for businesses. Businesses, if you're a business, you want to probably be transparent so that you can see all the financial operations that are going on. I would like governments to be more transparent, not necessarily the private person's private life has to be more public. That's up to the person how public they want to be with their life. And they could choose to live a totally private, peaceful life, disconnected from the internet. That's great. That's a choice that some people can make, and that doesn't mean they don't have to use Bitcoin. They could choose not to use Bitcoin, but Bitcoin, it could maybe we can make a. I mean, you could already put it on a Shift card and spend it anywhere on a Visa card. I've been using that. There's a bit of a few with that, so I'd use it sparingly. Bitcoin has taught me how to save money because everything I've done with my Bitcoin, I kind of regret in a ways. If I would have just held on to it, that would have been the smart move because I bought most of my Bitcoins around the $200 price range, and now it's up to 750. And I've always believed ever since I read the white paper that Bitcoin was going to be something special because I see something in the white paper that I don't see in a lot of other documents, like an aura about it, almost like an alien-like aura. And it was a good aura. It was a positive aura, not a negative aura. So it is here to help humanity. This technology, and who knows? Maybe aliens did make Bitcoin, and they're like, here. Maybe they've been making a lot of our technology. I really don't know what goes on in this reality. I'm pretty small time here. We got like 50 viewers here, so I mean, and that's growing. This channel has been growing, so the message here must resonate with a few people. And we're looking at the positive sides of Bitcoin as we count the days down. Bitcoin is here to stay. It's not going anywhere at this point. The reality is supporting that theory, at least. I mean, look at South Korea, where you can just go to any gas station and get Bitcoin. This light. Let me turn on a light here so we get some more lights. But being able to just go into any gas station and buy Bitcoin is great. Wow, this light's really bad. We're back. We're back. We're back. Maybe we should just end the rant there. I don't like editing my videos. I like just the rant going on and seeing what I say about Bitcoin. It's like Pablo Picasso. He paints the picture to find out what it's going to look like. I have this rant to figure out what I'm going to talk about. The fact that Bitcoin price is still going up in India is huge. I don't know if you're following that at all, but it's over 30, I think, in India. What is up with this light? Let me change the blinds. Maybe that'll give us some more lights. And we're back, and it's still dark. That must be a sign that I should end the video now. And that's day 13, 18. I'm excited to go through the news today. I'm excited to learn more about Bitcoin today. It's that technology like the internet. I mean, imagine if there was a stock that represented the internet and you bought that stock, the internet stock, I don't know how long we're in the Bitcoin. 9 years now? Is it 9 years? 7 years? 7 to 9 years? Maybe a little bit less. Shoot, let's just say 6 to 10 years is how long Bitcoin's been in existence. That's still the early days of the internet, really. The very early days of the internet. So it's like you bought that stock in the internet before there was Facebook and before there was Google. So you're still, if you have one Bitcoin now, you're an early adopter, and it's not too late to get one Bitcoin. It's never too late to get, well, it's never too late to get one Bitcoin. It might be too late to get one Bitcoin here in the next few weeks. We don't know. It seems like a great idea to boost the price of Bitcoin up from a consumer perspective, because when Bitcoin price does hit these astronomical levels, people are going to spend it, and as consumers, that's going to help the economy. The economies need as much help as they can get right now. There's a lot of pressure on the fiat, the governments, and currencies. So Bitcoin is here to support them and help them out and help them make the transition, help us make a transition into a more positive, transparent business world and government world, being able to see where your vote's going and how much your vote. Blockchain is going to really help voting. We have an archaic voting system, and I don't think there's anything wrong with democracy, with us all having our vote, long as we're really taking the time to meditate on our decisions and not just being fed by the media, which seems to happen quite a bit. Is we just kind of, I've noticed people's arguments basically are just rehashed arguments that they're being fed from the media, and myself even sometimes. The media has a lot of power over us, but basically what you want to do is meditate on your decisions before you make them, and really use your intuition to make your decisions, and use your intuition to make a decision with Bitcoin. Is it going to skyrocket or is it going to go to zero? Some people I've talked to are still they just don't care about Bitcoin, and it's mostly Americans that don't understand the power of Bitcoin in these other countries where it's going to really help the unbanked population. They don't see that. They only see it from their own point of view, which they're going to miss the rocket. And I mean, that's just, some people miss the rocket. I've missed rockets before. I'm not missing the Bitcoin rocket, and I hope you don't miss the Bitcoin rocket that could be coming up soon. Sorry for the light going in and out. Hopefully it doesn't bother you as much as it bothered me. But like this video, subscribe to this video, share this channel. You don't need to send me Bitcoin. Keep your Bitcoin safe. I'm not asking for Bitcoin. I'm not making for this Bitcoin. I'm making these videos because I just enjoy talking about Bitcoin, and it's educational for me as well. Like I said, to see what I was going to say. That's it for this video. Day 13, 18. Feel free to comment.